What's going on, guys? This is Zeru here. Welcome back to another video on All Things Noah YouTube channel. In this video today, I want to talk about something that has been really great for me lately as a content creator. I do want to share a little story. This is a video that will inspire you and hopefully continue to make amazing content as everything. But I do want to talk about my story of when I was not getting recognized as a creator until now, and how I've been mostly most respected and most recognized creator in the space. And I want to actually share my absolute story of when I started my content creation journey till now, and I actually want to share my experience and how it actually has impacted me as a creator this year. So I started my content creation journey back in 2018. I was streaming directly to my console back then. I even streamed on my cell phone. I did a lot of streams on my cell phone. I actually streamed directly to my console. Didn't have no camera. Didn't have didn't have a headset. Didn't have anything like that until later on. I did make those upgrades and actually improved my content. But back then, I just started out really small, just streamed directly to my Xbox One, played games, and I actually uploaded them directly to YouTube. After I ended my Twitch lives, I would always upload them to YouTube so people can actually watch them, so the Twitch VODs don't ever go away. And that's how I was back then. I would archive my Twitch VODs and upload them to YouTube. And that's how I did it a long time ago. Later on, I upgraded my setup. I wanted to improve my quality and everything. So I got myself a capture card. I got myself a laptop. And we started from there. We started to gain a little bit of a following over on Twitch a little bit. We were gaining some followers a little bit. I was not a Twitch affiliate yet, so it took me a really long time to reach my Twitch affiliate goal in 2020, and we were able to hit that goal. We were able to hit that goal and in 2020, and we were able to become our very first time doing a Twitch affiliate, which would be this month is when I actually started becoming a Twitch affiliate by the end of January, which we'll be celebrating that anniversary this year. Which we will be going back to Destiny. It's one of our games that already kicked off our careers so many years ago. So, yeah, I can't wait to return that game and bring us a lot of memories back when I first time played it. But yeah, we hit our Twitch affiliate goal and started to gain some traction over on Twitch a little bit. YouTube was gaining a little bit of attraction as well. And we started absolutely growing. We would grow. We would make videos on YouTube. We didn't stream on YouTube. We did like a little bit of some streams, a little bit on YouTube. We did it like on a special occasion. We'll do a YouTube stream, but we didn't really do it as much in the beginning. I was mostly focusing more on Twitch because that's where I would mostly put my live content back then. I was only locked into Twitch back then, and I really loved Twitch. I really did back then, and how great Twitch was back then. Nowadays, it's not really as great like it used to be. But years ago, Twitch was definitely one of the bestest times ever for me. And it was definitely very fun back in those days when I made a lot of friends and played together. We would always have fun playing games. We'd always rock into Fortnite, the NASCAR lobbies, all that kind of stuff. It was definitely one of the blast most of the time, and yeah, it was definitely one of the craziest times when I was creating content with streaming and everything. So yeah, it was so for real of how our growth from one platform now is one platform from before to now is totally different of how it was many years ago. But yeah, and everything when I will go definitely through the lows that I've actually has impacted me a lot. I didn't feel very well seen in the space. I was just grinding for hours and hours trying to network as much as I can, but I just felt like it wasn't really working for me. It didn't feel worth it. I was getting very discouraged why my views were going low and all that kind of stuff. I was definitely not in that right headspace. I really wasn't, and I was complaining. I was complaining about my views, why they're going down, why they are not working, what's not working, and all that kind of stuff. And I've had that very discouraging mindset for so many years back then, and but now it's definitely changed. It's definitely changed now how I approach content creation and streaming now. And back then, I used to force friendships. I used to do that. I would constantly would talk to somebody. I would force it right away, and you know how that doesn't really work as well. And I changed how I approach my friendships now, and how I actually improved as a creator, and how it mostly takes time to build friendships, that you have to build them in different ways. It doesn't have to be a direct message all the time, you know? It's always different of how you approach a connection with someone that you want to game with, or who is a streamer as well to connect with in the space is definitely takes a lot of time, and I didn't do that. I was very forceful. I always would push for a friendship, and you know it didn't work out, and people left me that way, and I was getting very frustrated. It stressed me out all the time. But when I took most of my time just to not approach that anymore, because I know it was not the right path I really wanted to take for building my friendships, but I knew that building them the right way was definitely the right way, was to give the friendship time to build and to produce over time, you know? So definitely give yourself time to connect with friendships. Will build that friendship for quite a long time. That's how I was able to meet Racer Guy, who I met in 2021, where I was celebrating my 21st birthday and I met him in person, and we've always supported each other on YouTube. And big shout out to you, buddy, if you're watching this on YouTube right now. And I'm very thankful that you're in my life, Racer Guy. You mean a lot to me, and you've shared most of your kindness to cheer me up, make me feel happy where I'm at, and I'm very thankful for you and our friendship together. So yeah, I met Racer Guy 2021. It was one of our best times ever of meeting him in person. He was most of my online buddy for so many years, and he decided to become my real best friend in real life. And you know how meeting people online will turn into real life connections. And continue to build your friendships. Always look out for your friends. Always make sure they're okay, and always always look to actually meet them in person. You know, get to know them, how to surround yourself around them, and all that kind of stuff. And that's how I actually met Racer Guy, and that's definitely an example of why you can meet online friends and turn them into your real friends. So definitely for sure. And then another thing as well, I did go through all those struggles, getting discouraged all the time, but when I definitely took that break in 2025, it took definitely a different approach for me. I was feeling burnt out. I didn't know what to do. So I took a step away, took a step back, think about what I was going to do. And then my friend, who I'm really close with in person, Shannon. Shannon was definitely one of the people that brought me back into streaming. She still plays that big inspiration to me. If you are watching this, Shannon, this is a really big impact for you if you're watching this video. But Shannon was definitely one of the people that brought me back into streaming last year. I was definitely not in the right mindset. I was definitely burnt out, and I was taking my time to get back into it. But Shannon brought me back into streaming. She invited me to be part of a Fortnite community night, and I started my stream up again. Started getting a lot of support over on Twitch when I came back. My videos were starting to gain traction again. I was streaming on YouTube at the time. I was multi-streaming to YouTube, But I'll definitely tell my story when I did start my multi-stream. So, when Twitch announced that they were going to allow multi-streaming back in the days, I decided to take that opportunity and use it as a tool instead of a growth tool. To use it as a tool to bring more exposure to my community, to bring more support, and to give my community more opportunities than having to be locked into one platform. So that's when I started to do YouTube and Kick. And YouTube has definitely been one of my platforms that I've always wanted to stream on, was YouTube gaming. And that really, we had really a lot of amazing years on YouTube where our growth is still continue to grow. But when I started streaming on YouTube, it definitely has made a really huge impact on my growth on YouTube recently, where I was doing a lot of different formats. I was doing live stream, video, and also short. And that was really working for me on YouTube. It was a very special formula that I can actually make it work on YouTube, and adding tags, adding titles, making my thumbnails look better, adding my face in my thumbnails now. And it's definitely really changed how I really approach YouTube now, and how it's really impacted my growth over the years. And in my 8th year now, it's still been taking off. And we're even almost to 1,000 subscribers. It's so surreal how much the growth that I've started from 100 subscribers to 900. It's so crazy how you guys continue to support me and believe in me, to see you guys connect and grow as individuals. It's so for real of how your guys' amazing support has meant the world to me, and I just really am very thankful for that. And then Kick as well. I started streaming on Kick. I only did a little bit of it. I didn't really was really not much into Kick, but I started streaming on Kick last year. By the end of the year, I started streaming on Kick. I decided to add Kick to my lineup because I was looking for a new horizon. I didn't really want to solely rely on Twitch for my revenue. I didn't want to think about Twitch as the only place to do that. And that how much that mindset goes. It doesn't really work out really well when you fully rely on Twitch your revenue, when Twitch takes 50% of your revenue. So I decided to add Kick to my lineup. I decided to add it, try out the platform for 3 months just to see how it goes, and so far we've been doing pretty good on Kick. I found some pretty amazing communities on Kick. I feel like Kick is definitely one of the most genuine platforms I've ever been on. It kind of reminds me of Mixer. I used to be on Mixer a really long time ago. I used to stream to Mixer back then. I didn't really do Mixer as much than Twitch back then, but I did a little bit of Mixer. We gained a lot of traction on Mixer. When I was streaming Monster Hunter World, we gained like 50 followers in a day, which is so crazy on Mixer actually. And it was so for real to see how much the growth on Mixer was back then. And I wish it was still here. I wish it was still here today, even though it's never going to come back. But Mixer will be missed. It's always been a really big, huge impact on my streaming journey, and I still will not forget about Mixer and how much the features that platform had so many years ago. But yeah, Kick definitely reminds me of that platform. It definitely does. It feels more genuine. It's more supportive there. It reminds me of the old Twitch, because how old Twitch used to be. It used to be very supportive. It used to be fun. We would always get along on Twitch really well. People were very supportive. Now it just feels more like a drama place, more of a crazy place now. And Twitch has definitely changed a lot. And I don't really approach it as a main platform anymore. Like, it still holds a place in my heart, but it doesn't hold the place that I truly believed in many years ago, and I feel like it's lost that spark. But Kick has definitely changed my life. With the 95 split that the platform has, with all the genuine support that I have on there, it's so for real. One of the people I do want to mention in this video that has helped me approach Kick really well is Dadbot Gaming. Dadbot Gaming told me to come back to Kick. He believed in me that he would see me do well on Kick, and he's very happy for me how how I've grown on Kick over the years, and I can't really thank him so very much for his dedication of trying to bring me over to the platform. And he saw in me that I would bring so much potential to the platform, and he was right, and he was definitely right of how I definitely did approach it very well. And I'm very thankful for him and he's a really big asset to me, and I really appreciated to be in his community and meeting all his amazing streamer friends like Baked Tater. Baked Tater was one of the ones that helped me start off my journey on Kick, and she plays a really big role of helping me get there. And she's very respected in this space, and I'm very respected for her being part of her community as well. And meeting K Mama, Robin, and a whole bunch of other people like Dan Jackie. Dan Jackie, I'll still appreciate you until this day, and you're so very thankful of being here, and you are a big asset to me as well, Dan Jackie. And I'm glad. I hope we could definitely get some more collaborations soon. Another big moment as well is to actually reflect on Zeru. Zeru has always been there for me when I was dealing with a lot of trolls and dealing with a lot of struggles and everything. She believed in me. She saw my success of being a creator. She's looked at my goals. She knows how I'm doing. She recognizes me, and I feel very, very seen than I was so many years ago, because I was grinding for hours and hours and months and years just to get recognized, but I didn't get recognized. I really didn't. I felt like I was a nobody. I didn't feel like I was getting anywhere with this space, but seeing it now and feeling more seen really hits me really, really hard than any other creators out there, because you work really hard to feel seen and feel more respected. Now I really see it now, and it really hits me really hard as a creator, because I worked so really, really hard to network, worked hard to make videos, make clips, stream, just to balance that with other life priorities is very, very hard. It really is. But if you have the right balance and you have the right stuff to manage with your life, it can definitely change you. It really can. And back then, I used to be a total asshole. I would always be negative. I would always be like that. But since I didn't really like that mindset anymore, I decided to go back to the positive mindset, because that's what people really want to see. That's what people come to watch content creators. They always come to watch them because of how positive they are and how their personality is and all that kind of stuff. And you always learn from your mistakes. You always owe up to them. And I learned from my mistakes that I've done, and I try to become a very better person. And that's what I really try to do. I do try my best. I try to do my best to put on a show. And yeah, I really do my very, very best to put on a show and entertain people. And people like that. People always want to come watch you because they want somebody that always is in their background to make them feel okay, make them feel seen, and make them feel more appreciated in my community. And that's what I want. And that's what I really want, is to make this place a very safe place for people to feel seen, to feel heard, to feel valued in this community. And that's what I really want. And that's what my community is really valuing me back, is they feel the positivity around me, that they really enjoy my voice, that they always need somebody in this space, and I'm always going to provide that for them as much as I can. So yeah, I do also want to really mention is Goddammit, is her actual name. She reminds me of a really amazing person that she does, and she works really, really hard for her community, and she does give back, and she's one of the amazingest persons that I met on Kick, and she's a really big streamer. She really is. We'll definitely do a collaboration soon for streams, and I definitely want to do that with her. And Goddammit was one, she always respects me as a peer to her. She reminds me of somebody that she sees as a very good person, a very genuine person, that always wants to connect. She sees me, she values me, and I feel very safe in her community. And I moderate for her. I used to clip stuff for her, and goddamn it, was definitely one of the people that always made me feel more seen, feel more safe, that I feel more genuine, that I'm not somebody that is a new viewer, that she sees me as a person that she can always will respect. And she's a very genuine person. You guys should follow her, and please do that. And everyone else that I did mention on here, please follow them. I would appreciate it. But she works really hard at her with her content. She puts herself out there a lot more like I do with multi-streaming, with clips and videos and shorts, and she networks really hard, and I do respect her grind, and she puts all the work together, and she is the most respected streamer in this space. And she reminds me, she always thinks of me as the Grinch. She always reminds me of a good person that I am, and she really appreciates my live energy that I bring to my community, and I really do that, and I really do appreciate when people talk to me like that, because it makes me feel that I feel more valued in the streaming space, and how I felt really more recognized as a creator is so for real, and how powerful I've really been in this space, and how much I uplift others to motivate them to continue to do what they do. And it's very, very thankful to be recognized in this space, and how much it has been a really huge impact for me. And I'm very, very thankful for that. But yeah, it's been a really amazing journey to finally feel very well recognized and feel all the love and all the support that you guys have been giving me, financially, lurking, or just watching my stream, or uplifting me, and then just being that honest person out there. And then I do want to thank my amazing friends, Andrew. Andrew's been one of the persons that always keeps me motivated, that always keeps me going, and I've always helped him with a lot of problems when he was struggling. As you know, when people struggle, you always got to be there for them. You always got to uplift them, and that's what I did with Andrew, and he always feels comfortable, always around me. I do also want to say to Kristal as well, Kristal Daniel, if you're watching this as well, I really do appreciate you being here, and being the one that always told me to keep going and keep creating content and keep appreciating my goals. And you were one of the ones that I always will think as a bestie, and you're always the ones that I'm always closest to. And I always appreciate your friendship, that we game together on Fortnite together, and I'm very, very thankful for you and your husband, Slasher. Your guys are always amazing people, and I'll continue to be part of your group, and I will continue to show my love and support. I also want to thank Oversouls, man. You're one of the ones that continue for me to be the most positive person that I can be, and you are the one that always will lift up others, and you always motivate me to keep going, and I'm never gonna let you down, Oversouls. And the same with you, Shannon. Shannon, you're definitely one of the closest friends I have in life, and I really do appreciate you being part of my circle. And you're a really amazing human. You're an amazing streamer. You're always amazing, and I always do appreciate you, Shannon. You're always the best, and I always will continue to be by your side, and you always will continue to be by my side. And I just really do appreciate you being here for me, and appreciating who I am as a creator, and how you see me and how I feel seen around you. Is so very thankful for you to be around. And god damn it, I always appreciate you giving me the opportunity to moderate for you, to create clips for you, and to be a part of your community is so amazing for me. And thank you for respecting me as a peer, that you always will value me as in this space, and I feel very seen, and I feel more respected as a creator. I also want to thank Serena Paris. I do want to thank Serena Paris for what you do as well, and I'm really, really thankful for you, and thank you for always being there for me. God damn it, I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I know I covered a lot in this video, but I hope this video definitely helps you, inspire you to make you continue to do what you do. And I'm very, very thankful for all the people that support me still and always will respect me in this space. And it just reminds me, and to remind you as well, is to always keep going, never give up, always accomplish your dreams. Friendships do take time. Never push them. Never always push your friendships. Just remember friendships do take time to build. Never force a connection. Always, it always takes time to build a connection with somebody. It definitely takes time, and it will work. You just have to give friendships time. If you keep enjoying what you're doing, you will find people that will appreciate you and will respect you in this space. So definitely keep going. Definitely believe in yourself and always be you. And that's what really matters the most. So I hope you find this video helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe to the video. And definitely comment down below of how you feel recognized as a creator and what big impact you have. So thank you guys so much for watching. Know the Gamer Away here. And I'll see you guys in the next video.